Howdy, Possum Patty here, and it's gingerbread journal time, so come on along for December 3rd. Today is the anniversary of my grandfather's birth, Foyle Waterman Cantrell, born December 3rd, 1902. So we're looking around for some pictures of my grandfather, and I really haven't found too many. My cousin is going to send me some, but he's away at the moment, so I printed out. Okay, where'd it go? Stand by. So this is a picture I took of a copy of a photo that is probably 70 plus years old. And this is my Aunt Fanny Hortense, my cousin Alan. I know it's really hard to see, but I may find a better picture later on, but I'm going to do this for now. And my grandfather, right there, Foyle. So I want to put this on the page and write that down. And yesterday was trim the tree, and today was trim the hair. And I saved this one little piece. Now the braids were getting just a little too long, and the tips were getting into the glue on the page. It needed to be trimmed anyway. Ends get very dry. So, you know, you got to put some DNA into your journal. Put a little snippet of your kid's hair. Put your own hair. Put some of your DNA in your journal. Because, you know, these junk journals are going to be very valuable historic records at some point in time. Journal about your food, journal about your day, journal about your kids. And then someday people are going to go back and look at these and go, wow, look what they were doing back in the 2000s and before, if you have memories in it from the 1900s. Okay, so I want to put my hair, I put it in this little glassine bag here. And I have the number 3. And I can write trim the hair. And I want to put foil over here. So he needs a background. I was thinking, down on the floor, I was thinking of this dark green page because it sort of goes with that one over there. They're from the same paper pack anyway. And then for an embellishment, oops, putting in one of these, maybe the pine cone and the holly, or maybe this branch of pine with the little sparkly berries, or maybe this one with the snow on it. You know, when you buy your paper packs, whoops, they give you these 12 by 12 sheets. Now look how big this is. Now I never do a page that's this big. I do have a monster-sized Christmas journal, but that's not even this big. But you can cut it up. I can use all these really pretty Christmas designs, and they do have some glitter on them. And then I might be able to use some of these, like maybe Mary might fit in my large book. I got an ampersand there. I got bright. But it's definitely going to have to be cut apart because nothing I have is this big. I do not do 12 by 12 scrapbooking, but I do love these images. So I'm going to cut that apart. But before I do that, I know I'm getting into all of the 3rd of December. I just want to flip back here and show you that I did put that cartoon about why Santa has reindeer instead of cats. I did a very simple layer, the 12 catastrophes of Christmas. And this was to go with catastrophe number 1. And that was my little cat TT playing in the tissue paper. And I had put this little old Christmas card with a beautiful little fluffy kitty on the cover, and I put some glitter glue on there. So this was the start of my 12 catastrophes of Christmas. I did get some photos from the family, but you know, they weren't all cats, so I might have to put in some other family pets. We'll see how much room I have. But right now, I'm just going to cut some paper for here, cut out an embellishment off of there, put this down and journal about my grandfather, put my hair and the date on that page. I really like how this came out. I used that dark paper in the background. I put a little strip of the green ribbon. Same thing that I did on this page over here. Haven't put any glitter on it yet. Oh yeah, and the other thing I added to this side were the green pom-poms I had taken out. So I kind of did this after I finished the video, of course, right? So now I had to put some paper clips on here. This was warping up a little bit. But I think it's stuck down now. So I'm going to make a journaling card to go in the little tuck here so I can write the information on the back. And I love how this is sparkly. So I added this little red truck jewel that I got at the Hobby Lobby when they have their 50% off Christmas truck gemstones, it's called. So this was $1.25 for 5 of them. And that also adds a little sparkle to the page down there in the corner. And I'm working on this one too. I glued down, well, I cut the glassine bag and I glued it down. And then I'm going to put the number 3 over it. And I used an old Martha Stewart edger that I had gotten at the flea market. Kind of make it look like a little banner, but it's a little too short. So I don't know if I might put something else on there and put this over. And then I still have to write trim the hair. I could write down here in the snow, couldn't I? Trim the hair, December 3rd. Okay, so next step is something for this. And this, I printed this out with a little bit of like a gold sparkly border on it because it's pretty vintage. And I do have this brown border was there because they all have a border where I stuck them in the book. So I have to think about what kind of paper I want to put this on. This kind of matches this. So let me look around and see what I have. Okay, I put a little glitter glue on this ribbon. It's still a little wet, so I'm going to be careful. Haha, right? So I finished the tag. And I used one of these gift tags. Now these are from the Hobby Lobby. It comes in a red plaid truck and this green plaid truck. And these were, you get 12 of them for $2.99, so it's $1.50 for 12 of these. They make wonderful ephemeras. So if you're looking for some fun stuff, go over to the wrapping paper section and look at their gift tags and things. Really fun. So I'm going with my truck theme here, which is probably appropriate because I believe foil, my grandfather had a farm down in New Jersey. So I put the picture on this side. I distressed with a little bit of green. I put the information on this side and some more distressing, and then the little tag at the top. So instead of putting a hole through the journaling card, I raised up the truck a little bit so the hole was peeking up, and that can get pulled out of there. I like that. Or you can put on this side, doesn't matter. which side it goes on. Kind of like it on that side though. I like the brown with the brown and the truck. So I'm like this page, loving it actually. And on this side, I kind of layered up the number 3 to another piece of this snowflake paper. And then I put a piece of dark green on the back to cover up the white, and there's my little snippet of hair there. I used my crocodile to put in a little grommet there. And I added this trim. Now this is also from the Hobby Lobby. This is expensive. $6 for 15 feet, but at half price you're only paying $3 for 15 feet. And it does have all these little wooden trucks on there and these beads and a double strand of twine. So it is very fun. So there we have it. It was on the 2nd day of December, trim the tree. On the 3rd day of December, trim the hair. And those are my journaling pages for today. And I just want to wish you Merry December daily journaling. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.